Off the wall meta again, baby.
I don't really want to 4-man into this. Just Jaina mouth or Jaina Deckard bottom. They have hella quests, let's just start lanes. C2 mid.
Yeah, I think they are rotation.
They're coming down.
See rail on the rotate.
Just roll top.
Pop spell shield. Yeah, you kidding me, dude?
Just clearing mid. Looks like Euro's going bottom.
They're
be on-
Merrick.
Checking, yeah. I'll clear mid, can check our mercs. They're probably on theirs. Might be on ours, but
Do you wanna do yours?
yeah, we should. I have mid priority, rotating.
They're looking at this. They're looking invid.
Cap.
Need to help me.
Rotating.
Okay, Mara jump down.
Playing.
Stun 6. Q1.
Holding 5.
Look at
He's body
Crown.
blocking me. I'm trying to.
Alright, when I say I'm rotating, you gotta tell me if you're going in. I know Castle said he's going in, but no.
No mana. 0 mana need buys. Wave top.
Coming up to help you. Chris, her goes on you.
Code Q him.
2 mid.
Good. Rotating down.
Go back.
You should start heading down. I'll anchor top side and make sure they don't go on Dom. Zero's
They
top.
have Parasol on.
I'm here.
I have combo.
Mara's bottom. C3. Don't see Thrall.
Thrall was dead, so he's possibly coming top. I'm not sure. Okay, Thrall's mid.
Moving in
Combo
bot.
7.
I'm coming down.
No blizzard.
I have an angle on the back line.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay.
Just start pushing Mara.
Capping.
Zoning
Jump the
Mara.
back line. Coming back to you
Block
guys.
the Q.
Capping.
I think we're good.
Interrupted.
Look at Mara. Just watching Mara. AV.
They are collapsing.
Killing him.
Around. One Aura.
Healing you, I'm blocking Hanzo stuff.
Yeah.
Hit Arth.
Doing J.
Q1, Q1.
They're all
Hitting up,
chunked.
Yeah.
Hitting Mara.
Just
Can only hit
pushing the
front
ground
line.
gen.
Okay.
Blizzard in
Nice.
2.
Shred the
Trying
front
to
line
kill
here.
all of them.
Max should die.
Okay.
Q1.
Yeah.
Aka cap.
Going for it.
They're trying to come back
Look
in.
at Mara, look at Mara, look at Mara. I flip.
Okay. Just.
I spell shield.
I have
Step up
Blizzard
for me
in
here.
2. 1.
Up now.
I'm trying to
Blizzard.
bait them to go on me. I spell shield. Okay. Don't think we fight. Help me get out.
I'm hitting up the forgiving.
It's so hard versus Hanzo.
That's tough.
I need to tap mid. I can't get eyes right now.
I wanna hold 7, kind of. So I
Mark
wanna see
up.
If rotate on Thrall, Thrall's gonna show top in a second.
It's too late. They're going on me. Help.
Going.
Down.
Here, I rotate on Thrall.
Okay. I'm on Mara. No flip.
Yeah.
I have nothing.
Front
Mara
line
has
right
jump.
now.
Yeah, just look at URL. I've flip one.
Looking forward. Okay, I can't really get
Moving.
more.
Okay. We clear these.
Wait the wavy.
Keep clearing. I have Mara.
No combo, I just in wave.
Careful.
It's fine.
Chunking the wave.
Let's do our camp.
Block that.
Look at guy there.
I'm possibly dead. Trying to blink out.
I spell shield.
I'm backing.
Yeah, we don't win
Can I
skirmish.
keep
Once we're done with the wave, we just want to do our camp. Look for a gank on for all.
Ooh, they
They
are
are going on our mercs right now.
We can't stop it. We backed.
I should probably
Can we throw all here? Okay.
Two bottle, they can collapse mid. That's it.
Yeah. Should be fine.
I body blocked so hard. I'm trying to go out this way.
Okay, we got our shots. Their camp's 43. So I could play for top camp, but we need 10, so start clearing.
Careful. I mean, you're alone here.
I know.
They have like 3 coming top, Tom. Okay.
Or pile. Or special, I don't know.
Okay.
A went Trank.
That's Salvo.
You want the Tormentor or last rides? I think I want Torment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
URL. This is... Should take this fight.
Arrow.
Sarah, lightning.
I'm chunked.
Okay, jump in.
Yeah, that's okay.
Look to
Yeah,
invade
Max
mercs
is
after
top.
rotate top. And look at Mara here. There's a
He
wave.
doesn't have rotate against all right now.
Okay. Just clear mid and bot then. For URL here. Okay, just clear.
Don't see there and I'm bottom. Off bottom.
Walking
Two
around.
bottom. 3 bottom.
I want to get through rotate here. Can we come?
Hold
Okay. Spell
Big
shield.
damage.
I have a big lightning.
Big Salvo. I hit all of them.
I'm Moragin.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, flip 2. I flip. Q1.
I was
I
slow.
have Q.
Next
I have
slow.
QE. I have QE. Looking Mara.
rotating out because I assume you guys got this. I get the top.
Yeah, cap,
Yeah,
take
cap.
our mix.
Venomix.
Let's take bot camp, Tom. Or top. To this wave. Phoenix
up.
and I can hover in between to go where they go.
I think your L's coming top. I don't think I can do it.
You're else here.
You're gonna clear bottom.
Yeah, let's just push these in bottom, it's fine.
I will get this mid wave. I'll rotate.
I'm looking for Hanzo.
Yeah, he might be
I
I have a
have
dead.
Q.
combo.
I'm,
I have
Yeah.
combo.
I'm looking, I'm trying to go. They're stalled.
Down.
Yeah.
Mid is pushed. They're gonna have to send someone there. I'm coming all the way down.
They're gonna chase
Okay.
them here.
5 seconds on Salvo. 5 seconds on
Yeah.
Salvo.
I'm just lightning now.
Okay. Oh shit.
Just pressure Euro.
Yeah, Sarvin.
Yeah, okay, we got bubble, it's really good. It's fine.
All missing. Kermit. Kabara.
I just want to get these bot souls right now. Getting bush, we see Euro.
Right mid.
Okay.
See top.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going for
Okay.
the pick right now.
You're
I'm
out.
going on top. I'm going top. I'm going top. I'm going top.
okay.
I can just kill him if you don't want to risk anything. Got him.
I'm getting back.
Yeah, that's fine.
How's the mid? More mid.
Ship it.
This is a choke point, but
I'm on
Lightning 10.
I have Usui.
Tom, I can barely hear you.
I want to
don't
play
know
for
if-
2 here.
I'm ink.
Okay.
It's
Pretty aggressive here.
we jump
Okay.
it.
Just hit Mara.
It's on front line.
I have lightning.
Clutch coming.
Fuck.
That's
I'm mad.
Salvo.
Just hit front line. I
Man.
don't think he has bubble yet.
He's
They keep
soon
him
as
blowing.
loud. Yeah,
Euro.
yeah.
Rotate to mid so that
I'm
they don't
at
get it.
bottom.
Okay.
Okay, Jay has this.
Stalling. Aggressive.
Deckard cap. Do this camp.
Like, I haven't even been able to be in a team fight yet.
They are
Sure they can't leash these. Let's push these in. Let's push these in.
Mora.
Like that's 5.
Let
That's
Tom do
5.
that.
5, alright, I'm coming.
Just pressuring Mara off.
Slows
Is
on it.
low.
Load.
He slowed.
Q4.
I have a tornado here. I don't know if it gets him. No.
Body
I
blocking?
have Q1. I have Q1.
Anyway.
Careful, careful.
we are
Team's here.
tanking.
I'm trying to get out.
They're gonna
You need to tank for Tom.
I'm trying to get you, Tom.
Healing.
he has bubble.
Lightning 1.
Yeah.
I have Salvo in
Gonna lightning
5.
here.
Salvo in 5.
Healing you, Tom.
I combo.
Thrall, Thrall.
I'm
on Thrall.
Slowed. Triangling.
Nice, go. My bad there. I didn't realize ran into you fast.
It's okay, Tom. You baited him.
Our camp, Mouth Hell Soak.
Aka's insane.
Are you okay?
What a
Healing
cunt.
Aka.
Looks like you're fine.
I see you.
Yeah,
I'm
fine.
Mark.
I know I'm coming.
We not wanna push with this. 5 men.
Well, Aka
Yeah.
has to back. He has 0 mana.
Yeah.
No Thrall.
I'm coming.
Healing hard. I
Line.
heal forever here. Lightning 30. Q4. Combo 2. Combo 2.
Remember this.
Careful, careful. Just back up,
Okay,
back up, back up.
combo.
They use Trank. Like, I have Salvo still. They don't have Trank for it.
Next
Lightning at
wave,
15.
Mara 2 waves at 16.
Yeah.
I'm tapping.
Tom, do
mid.
you have tap? Okay. Let's try to stall this out for
I'm
60.
gonna be mid just in case they collapse on
Next
Tom.
wave mid at
I'm hovering
Tom
between.
Trank, or Tom, yeah, all cap, I guess.
Yeah, I need to
Play
go
for
off
2 with
this.
16.
Check mid. I'm coming down in a second.
Okay.
bottom, 2 bottom.
We're at 40.
Look for Q if
They
we
won't get
can.
gassed, actually.
They have 1 top.
Okay, we should just push bot then.
On him.
One Mac.
Coming.
Body knocking you before I Q an auto.
Coming, I'm coming. Does he have E? When's his
I'm
E?
missing.
I have Q.
The arrow you come in.
Careful.
Got good damage out. Fine.
Let's push bot. Thrall's top.
This is good.
Coming to
Wow.
bottom
Looking
right
at
now.
mouth. Looking at mouth. Mara.
I have combo.
I have
Oh.
lightning. I think it's too far.
Okay, fine. I have
Let's
Torment
push the
10.
fort.
You want me
Like force this. We're 16. Thrall stop.
Okay, I'm behind them. I have Torment.
Like, I'm
2.
ready to dive. I'm looking to
I
go.
have Torment. They
I'm
should
Look
be-
at Mouse.
trying to get the thing.
Okay. Right here.
BBJ.
Just lightning here. Mouth, mouth, mouth.
Yeah, he's gonna be rooted.
I'm
I'm on
Cute.
fort.
Combo
I'm on
2.
fort.
Combo 2. Okay, I can go
I'm on
Hanzo.
fort. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm slow on
I
him.
split. That's all you guys. I can't even get a.
he
pass
jumping.
across. He's gonna knock back. Oh no, he's not. Body block.
They have
Connected.
something.
Combo 3. Combo 3.
Going Mercs.
Mercs and mid. They can't get
okay.
bought back. They have no damage.
You wanna merc? Okay.
Like you can go Tom. Like,
I just thought maybe we should boss there instead of merc, but
I just want map pressure. Kill mid. Wait, just 5-man this.
He's
Q2.
gonna get rooted, I think. No, never mind.
Q's up. Combo's up.
Should have
Take this.
Maltail start rotating down to the
Yeah.
cap just in case Meridian tries to back cap.
Don't let them get bottom back. It's so important.
Yeah, they can't. They have 2 people there.
They're gonna start now.
I have
10
Torment
seconds on
15.
Salvo.
Careful.
I have lightning.
This is a bad flank.
4 on
Watch
Salvo.
Aka.
Torment 7.
Winston.
Walk around.
Salvo.
Yeah, look at-
one.
yeah.
Look at ours.
Thrall's
look
like
at
in
ours.
our base.
Nice NATO.
Lightning.
I can just do our camp here if you guys protect bot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
They might invade, but it should be okay.
They're gonna look for
Yeah,
mid.
man.
No, we see them.
It's gone. Just get bot camp. Should make a rotation for boss here with the sappers.
I think they're gonna go boss because I think they.
They're looking for a fight. They're on me. They're on me.
On the way, on the way. I have
I
Torment, I
have
have Torment.
big
Looking for the
combo.
flank
Okay,
top
no
side,
one-
looking for
no
the
one-
flank top side.
Just on
yeah.
Thrall.
I need peel.
It's like
I need
any-
peel. I need
I have
peel.
no combo 5. I
I'm
cannot
just killing
peel.
backline, I'm
We
just
should
killing
on their
backline.
backline with Salvo. I have peel with slows now.
Q2,
Merc on
Q2.
me.
I see you.
Oh, he's
Going
not
back.
rooted.
Just going to Mac.
Going back.
It's bots and bots.
I'm gonna go push these in with 1
dead.
plus 1 on me.
I push him.
Okay, you guys go. Let's do bus.
Yeah.
Sappers
Enough.
winning.
I think that minion wave came Monka Shake.
Block. Open. More here with one combo.
Yeah, I'm looking. Putting hard pressure on him. And that was the build for sure. I'm glad I held.
Cool. Congrats. Good job.
Also, I said at the start of the game that our plan was to just like when they come into us, we just like kill Mira with last rites, but you didn't say anything and went tormented.
He literally said, "Hey, which ult should I go?" And no one said
one
anything.
So I just
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't hear
yeah,
that.
yeah. He said it in game. He's pretty quiet.
Yeah, I couldn't hear Tom like at all this game.
I
Yeah,
think,
he
I think
was-
my build was way better this game though. So I held
I'm
like
pretty sure Tormented's better here anyway.
because
with
I
Dark
held literally till 10 I held 7 to see if he went trank or silence. Like if he went silence, I would went torment or last rites, but he went trank, so I just went touch with death, last rites or torment.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I just didn't hear you. Also, like, I don't know if you were calling it either, because like I didn't hear you much. But when Thrall's like that far up, you can like call for ganks and shit. I don't know if you did, but like
I don't
Kessa saw it.
yeah,
But,
I don't really call for ganks because if you're able to gank, you should. I think.
well,
Like I don't know when you're able to. I don't know when it's advantageous for you to leave your lane.
right. But I guess
still
it's just
can't
like
hear Tom.
I guess it's
I
just
don't
like
hear him.
information.
Now, is something wrong with your mic, Tom?
I don't know. Did I do anything?
I think even if somebody can't, if it's not advantageous for someone to leave their lane, they can still gank top, and then it's still an advantageous play. Like, for example,
Right? Like we could let.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
We could let like a couple sappers go in bot if we kill an idiot overextending top and then get like a double altar off that.
Right. Like Ishbu, for example, missed, and I don't think this is a smart play, but I mean, maybe it was risk versus reward for them. But at like a minute when you guys were doing your sappers, he left a full mid wave to try to gank you guys, and like that's only worth it if they get 2 kills plus the camp or something like that. Like the
No, 1 kill is the same experience.
No, it's not. A full wave
In
is
the early
more
game,
than
it
1
is.
kill before level 7.
More subs experience? No,
Yeah.
it's not. 1 kill, it's more sub experience. It's more or the same than 1 wave.
Please hold. I have the source for this.
Wait, Jay, are you saying 1 kill and the sappers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
no,
yeah.
okay, I agree with that.
Yes, that's what he's saying. Yeah.
Oh.
Saying 1 kill and the sappers is more.
Did not really understand what he was saying. Are they done?
I was gonna say I think even if it's not advantageous, even if it turns out not being advantageous and they can't make the play or for whatever reason, still calling out that hey, can we gank this guy is still good information to know, because now it's like, okay, well, we see this guy's overextending all the time, maybe we can adjust what we're doing down here to then rotate up and get the kill. Or hey, can you guys gank through this guy? It might not be advantageous at that moment, but they can probably make an adjustment there right away. Be like, you know what, fuck it, yeah, let's go up there and get a kill.
Right.
Try to call over. Just like
And
I
then,
just don't want to pressure someone into making a play that'll put us behind. Like, say, like a mid wave crashing. I say Thrall's like fucking in Bangkok top. Like, if he misses the whole mid wave and we don't kill Thrall, like we're super far behind.
I get it.
Yeah.
You just don't want to like be
That's on
Ecos, right?
Casa,
But
though,
like,
or whoever's ganking for you.
Yeah.
Like if Casa makes the
I think
judgment call to
just
miss
tell
the
me he's
wave,
gankable.
right?
Yeah, just tell
Right.
me he's gankable. You don't have to tell me to gank him. Just tell me he's gankable, and I'll tell you if I can call him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think a lot of the times I could have ganked that. I probably could have ganked him more that game. Every time I looked top and he was in Egypt, I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna kill this guy, and I went top, and we killed him.
yeah, we
twice.
got like 2 kills.
But
Yeah.
I'm sure I could have killed him more than twice that game if that's how he was playing that lane.
Right.
Like,
Right. And then
the
at that
throw
point
wins
you
though.
get lane prio because then he's afraid of ganks. So like there's no downside of ganking more.
What build do you go to win that lane, Asarl?
The build he went is fine. I think if he went follow through, you would have won twice as hard. But of course, he doesn't have the sustain he does with that talent. But
Wait, does Thrall always just beat Malthael? Like, is there a certain point where he
no,
loses
it's
or
when
wins?
they have lane pressure that he wins, because like the URL was the mid lane, and like he always had rotate pressure from mid, so I can't like go in the wave and try to sustain off it while fighting him.
Right, but like, okay, say it's D-Shire and we see all 4 of them bottom. Do you win that?
Yeah, I win the wave
Okay.
because I can sustain off the wave and him,
Right.
so I just outkill him with dial in.
The last thing was, I think like, you were like kind of like doing what I wanted you to do more, like with like, trying to do shit with your rotates and like calling it. But like the earlier you call it, the better, because we can set up for it too, right? Because I think there was like a time that you said like, I have rotate on URL, but like we didn't have any wave pressure because we didn't like prep. So like instead of like doing our camp, we could have like pushed the waves and then invaded theirs if we knew you were coming down.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Are
It's
they
decent
done?
games overall.
I use the bathroom. Fuck. I think they're
Was that
done,
the
right?
last one?
yeah,
When-
they're
Yeah, I think
they're
they're done.
done. He just Kron just
When
messaged me.
we are doing max, it is stop auto attack the wave, and because if it was meeting Ranzu, probably each bull was jumping in my face every time that I walked to W in the marks in the right side, because Groin was literally spam W and key, and because he has no threat.
Alright, be right back and use the bathroom.
Yeah, I agree. Also, if you guys disagree with like a pregame plan, I'm totally fine with someone being like, I feel like we should just, I feel like we could do this. Like, what do you think? Because like, no one said anything like, should we play for top? I don't know if it was like a hindsight thing or if you guys were really thinking of it beforehand, like on D-Shire, but like, if you guys think we should play for top instead, I'm totally open to like someone being like, well, can't we just play for top here because like X?
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Or if the plan has to change in the middle of the game, bring that up too.
I feel like if we win mid, it's like
Right, but you couldn't win mid. The 2v2 is better than your 2v2.
Like,
right. I feel like
the
if we had
reason
Gray
we
main,
can't win mid is because Meriden has control of the entire bush. So the second, like if you step up on the wave, Meriden goes on me. And I was dumb enough to step up with my E down like 2 or 3 times that game, which is all on me. But at the same time, like I can't. If my E's down, I couldn't even step up the clear. So it'd just be you versus Phoenix.
Right.
I feel like we win that if we all in them,
Because-
if they all in us, because
No,
if
because
Meriden
they
has
have
Phoenix all ins
bottom.
us? Fuck no. No, Phoenix shits on us.
no, if Meriden jumps out of the bush and tries to go on you, and I just block the Stormbolt and blind Phoenix, and you trade on him,
In
they
the
should
bottom.
lose that.
But we never blocked the Stormbolt. I guess theoretically, if
Well,
that
like-
happened, sure. Yeah.
I feel like you were like playing too far from me.
I was
Sometimes
playing
But-
directly behind our wave. If you
But
just
I don't know how this happened. They have bottom. Everyone in bottom can rotation mid in 1
Yeah.
second.
yeah, we're not killing Meriden in time for them to not rotate.
we
And they
really
have
gonna kill them. It's just like if they leave bot, then we get bot point, and then we have like double point pressure because we win
Well,
top.
not necessarily, because they can't just get on point. Like it's not like just get on point for it. Like they can rotate from mid immediately
Yeah, because
after.
Moradin on Fox
Wait.
really
Yeah.
can
If
fake that's going mid and go bottom.
if they're showing 3 mid, we should 100% get bot point.
Okay, so
Yeah,
here's
right.
the situation, Jin. So say we're fighting mid, right? Say Meriden jumps in and exactly what you said happens. You block Stormbolt and we turn and trade back on him and you blind Phoenix. And then Deckard rotates up, but Hanzo stays. Deckard heals him, and then they have the tri-bush. So if we get on bot point, they then collapse and go on our bot laners who just overextended to get on point. Because they have rotation over us.
Takes them like a solid, what, like 9 seconds to leave the lane, mount up, and
No,
like
the
go all the
lane
way
is-
down.
It
lane
really
will go
doesn't
to the
though,
other-
because Deckard is never going to be further than the tri-bush to heal, because Meriden's going to kite down. So they're already going to be in tri-bush. He's not going to run like into their mid fort. Like he's going to run down towards Deckard because they have control,
It's just
and then they have
it's
rotate.
just
on
gonna
us.
be Decker though because they were fighting us in the lane. If they all commit mid, we should have time to get on bot. Like
why would they commit
formatting.
mid? Like why would they do that? It doesn't make
Well,
sense.
in a scenario where they're fighting us, like they're fighting us on the wave. Meriden jumped into us. They're committed.
Yeah, they clear the wave bottom. Like Deckard literally put
Yeah.
2 pots on mid and back to bottom, and Hans will stay bottom or something like this. And in the best situation, we get bottom for 2 seconds and they get again.
They just cap it again, right? And then rotate back up mid again.
Yeah,
They
and
don't even have to leave it. Like they don't have to leave mid, so they'll still stall us. So it doesn't actually gain anything. But if we
And
gain
when-
top, we can get wall, we can kill Blaze, we can do all this other stuff.
Then
feel like
maybe, and then you
this-
force that Meriden rotation up there, and then that's when bot opens up for you. You can start taking the camp, you can take the point, you can take their wall.
I feel like this further just emphasizes like my priority on 2v2s because like if they're able to just like rotate up for free from bottom, like if our bot wins and they can't do that, and like if our mid wins and they have to release pressure bottom, like if you have a winning top lane, I don't think they should be able to 4-man. It just doesn't make sense.
Mm,
But what you had in our comp, which is good, is they can't push bottom. But what we can do is we can gank and push top with like knights and stuff. So it doesn't matter that they can 4-man, because we can win topside with URL. So like we have a good draft, we just played it wrong.
I don't understand why we can't play for bottom.
How do you get? What do you mean?
I don't know how to explain it clear. Legend, I don't know if you have
I'm
more.
okay, Jin. Explain how you would win bot lane.
Like if it depends on each side sways the other. So if you win 2v2 mid, you can win bot. If you win 2v2 bot, you can win mid. It just depends
Yes,
on like
I agree with
rotations
that.
to an extent.
agree with that.
this map
But-
doesn't work like this. You work.
It does.
No, you need to look for this map looking for mid bottom. It's 4. You need look for how is your 4-man, not necessarily being 4-man rotation, but how is your 4 to control mid bottom, and how is your knight, your top. It's not how is your top and how is your mid and how is your bottom. Doesn't work like this because the rotations are really fast because the lane are close than each other and the waves collapse. So like you literally can clear the both waves like in 1 second after each other.
If you have a winning top lane, it always splits the rotations. So the rotations become less dynamic because they're choked.
No, they not. They literally can clear mid and one people go gank top and they still have the control. Like in the next wave they will have 4-man bottom again and the top will be pushing and the people on top will collapse mid and they like the lanes will have start again. It's not like this. You create situations in the map before you get the point. It's how work this map.
Right.
Yeah.
So they can just, yeah, if you have your winning top lane, if he's just controlling the point the whole time, which he was, they didn't care. They just
They get
controlled the
they get the
triangle the
more
whole
max
time.
bottom, yeah, and push bottom.
Yeah.
It's,
They didn't care. Like
I mean,
they'll just control the rest of the map instead.
if we control bot point, it should, or top point, it should pressure the bottom side of the map.
no,
So-
it's with in some situation this happened. It's because they ult drafted. They have be ult draft because this never happened. It's you can't have the control on top and the control mid bottom. This never exists.
How? Like, if you have a winning top lane and a winning mid lane, you should win all sides of the map
Yeah, but this
because you
never
can
will
rotate from mid
exist.
to bot.
If you get mid and if you have control mid and if you have control top, like you lose the game because the both points it's in control. It's this doesn't exist.
What? Wait, I don't
I'm saying
understand.
there's no way you get a draft that wins both sides because like then that means the other team just like fucked up their draft so hard. If they lose
Yeah,
both
and
sides,
you still
like,
can
they
win the
weren't
draft. It's if you win the draft, you put 2 top and win the top. Doesn't matter. It's
With- With the way that teams draft right now, it's absolutely doable.
well
people-
then like
but
what Jay just
doesn't
said, then they
matter.
can just do 2 top and then they can get 1 soak mid and 2 bottom and just clear bot wave if they're gonna lose, and then they don't lose top because they have 2 top. It's not like you're never gonna, you should never be just like winning every side of the map. There's not a like situation. How you do it is you create plays to get temporary control and get caps.
I mean, if they do that, you can just adjust your lane setup. It's all about
And
matchups
then-
on who
and
you
then
put on
they
one side
can
of the
adjust
map.
their lane setup so that they aren't losing. It's
Like, if you draft better matchups, no matter what their lanes are, you should be favored.
I don't think anyone's disagreeing with that point. I think
what we're saying is it shouldn't happen.
With the way a team like LFM drafts, it'll absolutely happen.
Okay, then if we get fucking winning matchups across the entire thing, then we'll just win, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's fine.
but it's not.
But that
Don't-
doesn't change.
don't-
Like, we
doesn't-
can't play for bottom there because they had winning matchups.
Yeah, but
We'll get a
and
win match at
the
top, so it can
matchup
create
it's
a
only
lot of
top. It's not matchup 2 vs 2 mid and 2 vs 2 bottom. This is doesn't exist as matchup. It's
I don't agree.
I think this is
doesn't exist because they can keep 4-man rotation and this matchup never exists.
You 4-man mid, you lose bot, you lose both
You
points.
don't lose bot because they collapse the bottom in 1 second, and no one mid can collapse the bottom because the wave is crushing. It's
If you
need
get
to
on
be
bot
mid.
point, the only way you even get on bot point is if literally all 4 of them go mid and dismount, which would be so stupid. Like, their tank should be sitting in try, not mounted. You have like a DPS clearing. The support should be mounted too. Your DPS clear, and you rotate down. You collapse so fast that if they just have 2 bottom and 2 people clearing mid, you'll never get on bot point. If they're not playing like idiots, you're not gonna get it like that.
And you for the clear mid, you only need 2 people on missing the map. You don't need collapsing the wave and clear. If they put two peoples in the map and two clear mid, you can't clear mid and you can't get bottom because have two peoples missing and they are still clear mid. Then they are doing two things in the same time, only because they have two peoples missing.
If you guys want to look at there's a 38-minute D-Shire game going on between Liquid and Method right now.
I know it's
Met-
really,
That's
really intense.
insane.
It's late game Rainer, so I feel like Liquid should win, but well, I guess they're
Well,
probably gonna win right now. It's 26-minute DK
They
or
just had DK.
38-minute DK. I mean, so
Wow,
yeah,
just
that's
one
gonna
shot
be game.
score.
Yeah, that's gonna be game.
Wow.
But yeah, I was like, I can't imagine Rainer losing this late, but also like Junkrat's super good this late, and I think unfortunately for Method, that's all they really have going for them in the late game is fucking Junkrat.
Oh my god, chunking this core with the fire even.
It's too bad
Ugh.
Junkrat was probably stacked like 15 minutes ago too at level 20, so
Yeah, I mean, he's just strong late game with fucking
Right.
infinite nades and full stacks.
Yeah.
Like he's just. But yeah, he stopped
Anyways.
scaling and Rainer kept being Rainer.
right.
Yeah. Those are the damage numbers you'd expect to see though.
Big
Fucking
damage.
160k from Junkrat, 144k.
Fuck.
Did you have 56k? That seems really low.
Eight deaths. Yes, 8 deaths on Liquid, 9 for Method in 40, pretty much 40 minutes. Insane.
Alright, well, Krispy Kreme is doing fucking $1 for a dozen of donuts today, so I'm gonna
What
go get
the
them.
fuck? I want some.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I want some Krispy Kremes, man.
Whoa.
The closest
Crispy.
one's like 45 minutes away though, so I'm gonna go get it.
Same.
Just go there and fucking pack like 50 boxes of them, baby.
45 minutes away? Where the fuck do you live?
I live in Salt Lake City. I live in a big
Oh.
city. There's
Yeah,
no Krispy
yeah.
Kreme. Yeah.
One of my best friends lives out in Salt Lake. Nice.
Oh really?
Dude,
Yeah,
what if
yeah.
you just went in there and you were like, I want 50 boxes?
You know, they'd go bad. It'd be a waste.
Salt
I'm
Lake's
a-
a great town.
I'm
I
a
like that
small
town.
person. Alright, I'll be back.
Alright,
All right,
see
man.
ya.
Drive safe. So the reason I asked about the Laws of Hope versus Iron Skin there, I felt like you had a hard time, like when you did want to check the bush or anything like that, or even with their CC chain, it was, every 12 seconds they have a Deckard combo pretty much, right? I figured that the lower CD of the Iron Skin would just make you unstoppable more often to check bushes, to be more aggressive in team fights, but what you said, sustaining the lane, I think is okay too. I never looked at it as a one shot, like, oh, if they have one shot, I'll go Laws of Hope. For me, it was always, do I need cleanse more often? But different style, I guess.
Wait, you can hat the fucking Raider? That's OP.
It's pretty troll.
Not even troll. Level 20, you fucking straight up killed people
Just chase
with
him
the
down.
Raider, baby. Fucking insane.
I'm getting 1v1 by a hat? Jin?
I just don't agree. I feel like
Do you want to go in the rep? Do you want to talk it out? I'd really like you to understand.
I just don't agree that's the only way you play D-Share. I think that's just a specific style that's entirely comp dependent. I think this map's all push and pull and lane pressure, and
No, yeah,
it's
nobody's
not about just collapsing every lane.
nobody's
Like
disagreeing with that. I don't think, at least.
2v2s are absolutely important, 100%. I'll never not like think that. No one can convince me otherwise.
I mean, I agree. They had 2v2s. The reason they won was because of their 2v2s. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to adjust because they're winning their 2v2s. Like, even if, like you said, like, if you're winning that 2v2 mid, it doesn't matter because your 2v2's losing bot.
It's not 2v2. If I win 2v2 mid and they have the 4-man rotation better, you can't have 2v2. They literally did this in this game. You can see they literally rotation every time. Every time that they rotate, they had outlast 3 people in rotation. Never exist 2v2.
Trying to think of how to phrase it. Okay, so I feel like the lanes crash at different enough times to where you do have 2v2 lanes for brief periods of time.
Yeah, the mid crash first.
Right.
Exactly because this you can't have 2v2 because the mid crash first and the lanes are closed. Then you clear mid and rotation bottom.
Right. I mean, it's not like League of Legends 2v2s bot lane where it's just going to be the entire game is going to be 2v2, but 2v2
Yeah,
is
but
still important enough
but-
to where you can win or lose a matchup for a brief period of time to where you can get advantages on the map because of them. Like, if theoretically Jin had the craziest 2v2 matchup and got mid prio over their 2v2.
you're not because they rotation bottom, they rotation 4. It's exactly what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if you're 2v2 win mid and you're 2v2 win bottom. They always will get mid with the rotation 4 man.
You can always punish 4-man rotates.
How you gonna push 4 man rotation with 2v4?
Pushing the other lane.
If
You
you can
can't
hold
push
like
the
the
other
bottom,
lane.
it depends what
But-
you have, I think, right?
Right, yeah, it's comp dependent for sure.
You're
It
assuming
completely
that in
depends
every
on how you want to play
scenario.
it.
You're assuming that in every scenario the enemy team is like a god collapse comp. Like, it doesn't work that way.
Because isn't that
Because
essentially
you
how you
play-
play Braxis? Like a 1-3-1?
Kind of.
But like I don't know how good that style actually is anymore. Like I honestly feel like this game is all about fucking death balls now, but it's kind of like going against it. That's kind of like a different topic. I don't know. I wasn't even fucking.